The federal election is coming up on April 28th, and the city of Burlington has laid out federal priorities for candidates. But since it isn't a municipal election, I asked Mayor Marianne Meed Ward why the city would issue this statement.
Well, we did it with the provincial, and the short answer is that a lot of our work and funding that protects the property tax base comes from other levels of government, including the federal government. So we engage with all the candidates of all parties. We're not partisan. I personally don't endorse anyone publicly. We certainly don't at the city, but we wanted to remind all of the candidates of the things that we care a whole lot about. So the first is, of course, the ongoing trade issues. We want to make sure that our residents, our businesses, and the city are eligible for any stimulus, that we have a seat at the table for that. We have gotten money in the past for housing under the Housing Accelerator Fund. That's federal. We want that to continue. So that was one of our priorities. We've gotten funding for homelessness prevention. The Last Mile program, we're putting in some modular homes. Big issue, huge crisis. So we need the federal government's investment. We want that to continue. Of course, we want to negotiate a new municipal funding framework, a whole new relationship for all of us cities that could actually be erased with the stroke of a pen if the province so decided. But we need a new financial arrangement. We can't continue to exist on hoping funding envelope at some level of government opens and then we're eligible and that we qualify and then we get something. So those are our priorities as a city. Certainly there's lots more at stake in this election for people personally, but we felt it was really important, as we do in every election, to tell candidates what the city cares about.
I mean, now more than ever, we have to have all three levels of government working together, considering what is going on with the U.S. There needs to be that united front, so totally
Absolutely.
makes sense. And I'm sure many of those issues that you just spoke of will probably come up on the spring telephone town hall. Now, this is going old school here. You and I use Zoom every week, but we're going old school. How do people take part, and what's the format of this on April 3rd?
So the best way is get involved burlington.ca. You'll see the dial-in details, but we also do dial outs. So the week before, you'll get a message from me inviting you to join the day of. Many residents will get a phone call from me, but if you don't, not to worry, you can go to that webpage. The phone number is there. You can call in and participate. And we have done budget telephone town halls for a long time, but we found that a lot of the questions that we get are not budget. People care about all kinds of things, and they use this as an opportunity, which we welcome. So I moderate it with the help of my council colleagues who are joining that night to answer any ward-specific questions that come up. We'll have the commissioners at the city to answer or add to the answer to any questions. And we've seen in the past, we get 2,000 to 4,000 people on the call. We don't have a venue big enough. You can sit on your couch, old school with a landline, and participate in a conversation with thousands of your fellow residents, hear the answers to the questions. We do take live questions. We don't get to 5,000. We get to a lot, and we do try to get to as many different ones as we can. But if you didn't get a chance to answer a question, you can always reach out to me personally or come to one of my drop-ins.
All right, there's the federal election, there are town halls, but when it comes right down to it, our biggest topic of this week, Burlington loves pickleball. Now, Burlington Mayor Marianne Meed Ward has been introduced to the sport. I saw you in the athletic gear. You got out there. Are you addicted?
I am. It was really fun. So my racket experience goes back to summer camp when I was 13, tennis. So I was pretty good. Not bad. Didn't advance beyond that, but I learned, how to swing a racket. And then later in life, squash, neither of which I play anymore, sadly. But people keep talking about pickleball. So finally had the opportunity to have a coach tell me what this was all about. And it is a cross between someone described it as a cross between like badminton and tennis, which is really hard to wrap your head around. My old tennis chops kind of came back, and the competitive tennis gremlin came out, and I tried to take on my professional coach, which was just not happening.
This, I mean, you did, this was a very timely time for you to do this, considering, you know, the pickleball and tennis courts in Burlington are opening, though.
They are
Yeah.
opening. There, people can come out and play, pick up tennis, pick up pickleball. We have a lot of courts. We have more and more that we have added over the years. So no shortage of places to play. And of course, this the Blue Zone courts where I was at is a private club, but they have drop in as well. So if people want to just you know, give it a try, it was loads of fun. And you know, a lot of my friends play. They keep bugging me to come out and play with them, and now I at least know which way to hold the racket, so that's helpful.